Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Snoop D-O-double-G here, dropping some serious knowledge on you. You know me, I'm all about that good music, that funky flow, and that real history. That's right. The world of music, especially rap and hip-hop, is full of fascinating and often surprising facts. Here are some amazing facts that blend music, rapping, and entertainment. So, get ready to have your minds blown as we dive deep into the world of rap and hip-hop, uncovering some hidden gems and mind-boggling truths about this iconic genre. Let's do this! We gotta start at the beginning, you dig? And that's the heart and soul of hip-hop, the Bronx, New York City. Back in the 70s, things were tough in the Bronx. But amidst the struggle, a new culture was born, fueled by the energy and creativity of the youth. They turned their struggles into art, their pain into poetry, and their beats into a revolution. That, my friends, is how hip-hop was born. Now let me tell you about a true pioneer, the man who set the wheels in motion, DJ Kool Herc. This Jamaican-born innovator changed the game forever. August 11th, 1973, mark that date. That's the day Kool Herc threw a party that would change music history. He brought out 2 turntables and started extending those funky instrumental breaks, creating a non-stop groove for the dancers. That, my friends, was the birth of breakbeats and the foundation of hip-hop as we know it. Now every party needs a hype man, someone to get the crowd going wild. And that's where Coke LaRock comes in. This dude was the original MC, the master of ceremonies. While DJ Kool Herc was spinning those breakbeats, Coke LaRock was rhyming and rocking the mic, keeping the energy high. He was the voice, the energy, the life of the party. Coke LaRock proved that hip-hop wasn't just about the music, it was about the words, the style, and the connection with the crowd. Chapter 4, Rapper's Delight, The Breakthrough. Now fast forward a few years and boom! The Sugar Hill Gang drops Rapper's Delight in 1979. This track wasn't just a song, it was a cultural explosion. It took hip-hop from the streets of the Bronx and blasted it onto the radio waves, into the homes, and into the hearts of people all over the world. Rapper's Delight wasn't just the first commercially successful hip-hop single. It was the world's introduction to a genre that would change music forever. Chapter 5. Tech Talk, The Tools of the Trade. Now you can't talk about hip-hop without talking about the technology that shaped it. Samplers and drum machines became the instruments of this new generation. Producers were chopping and looping breaks, creating fresh beats from old records. DJs were scratching and cutting on turntables, adding their own flavor to the mix. Technology wasn't just a tool, it was an ingredient, a collaborator in the evolution of hip-hop. Chapter 6. From the streets to the charts. Hip-hop was more than music, it was a culture, a movement, a way of life. It started in the streets, in the parks, at those legendary block parties. But it didn't stay there. It spread like wildfire, crossing borders and breaking down barriers. It went from the margins to the mainstream, from the underground to the top of the charts. Hip-hop became a global phenomenon, influencing everything from music and fashion to language and art. Chapter 7. Now let's talk about recognition, baby. In 1989, the Grammys finally recognized the power of hip-hop. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, those West Philadelphia boys, made history by taking home the first ever Grammy Award for Best Rap Performance. They won it for their hit, Parents Just Don't Understand, a classic track that resonated with a generation. Chapter 8. But they didn't stop there. The very next year, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince made history again. They became the first hip-hop act to perform at the Grammy Awards. Can you imagine that? Hip-hop on the biggest stage in music? It was a pivotal moment, showing the world that hip-hop was here to stay and that it deserved a seat at the table. Chapter 9. Now let's talk about Run-DMC, those kings from Queens. They weren't just pioneers, they were trailblazers. Their self-titled debut album in 1984 wasn't just a hit, it was a game-changer. It became the first rap LP to achieve gold certification. That meant Run-DMC wasn't just making music, they were making history, breaking down doors for every rapper who came after them. Chapter 10. Big Pun Breaking Barriers. Now let's talk about a legend, a lyrical genius gone too soon. Big Pun. He wasn't just a rapper, he was a force of nature. In 1998, Big Pun made history as the first Latino rapper to have a platinum-selling album with Capital Punishment. He broke barriers and shattered expectations, proving that hip-hop had no boundaries, no limits. Chapter 11. Hip-Hop's Hall of Fame Moment. Now let's talk about legends getting their due. In 2007, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame welcomed its first hip-hop act, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. These pioneers of the turntables and the mic finally got their rightful place in music history. They showed the world that hip-hop wasn't just a fad, it was a genre worthy of respect and recognition. It was a long time coming, but it was a beautiful moment for hip-hop. Chapter 12. Kendrick Lamar, Pulitzer Prize winner. Now let's talk about Kendrick Lamar, a true poet of our time. He's not just a rapper, he's a visionary. In 2018, Kendrick made history by becoming the first rapper to win a Pulitzer Prize for music for his album, Damn. This wasn't just a win for Kendrick, it was a win for hip-hop, proving that the genre could be both commercially successful and critically acclaimed. Now let's talk about MC Hammer, the man who brought us Hammer Time. He wasn't just a rapper, he was an entertainer extraordinaire. And his video for Too Legit to Quit? Man, that was something else. It cost a whopping $2.5 million back in 1991, which is like spending over $5 million today. That's right, Too Legit to Quit holds the record for the most expensive rap music video ever made. Now let's talk about Jay-Z, the Jigga Man himself. He's not just a rapper, he's a businessman, a mogul, an icon. In 2019, Jay-Z made history by becoming the first hip-hop artist to achieve billionaire status. He built an empire not just from music, but from his business ventures. Jay-Z proved that hip-hop wasn't just about rhymes and beats, it was about building a legacy. Now let's talk about Dr. Dre, the mastermind behind the boards. He's not just a producer, he's an architect of sound. Dr. Dre is responsible for discovering and producing some of the biggest names in hip-hop, from Snoop Dogg to Eminem to 50 Cent. He's a true visionary, a hitmaker, a legend in the game. Now let's talk about Eminem, the rap god himself. He's not just a rapper, he's a lyrical genius, a master storyteller. Eminem holds the record for the best-selling rap album of all time with The Eminem Show, and his The Marshall Mathers LP is the second best-selling. He's a global icon, a force to be reckoned with, and one of the most successful rappers of all time. Now let's talk about Drake, the sixth god himself. He's not just a rapper, he's a hit machine, a chart topper. Drake holds the crown for the most streamed rapper in Spotify history. His music is everywhere, and his fans are legion. He's one of the most popular and influential artists of our time. Now this one's a trip. Did you know that some of the biggest names in hip-hop went to the same high school? That's right. The Notorious Big, Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, and DMX all walked the halls of the same Brooklyn high school at the same time. Can you imagine being a fly on the wall in those classrooms? Talk about a legendary graduating class. Now let's talk about Drake again, because this one's too good to pass up. Did you know that musical talent runs in his family? That's right, Drake's uncle is none other than Larry Graham, a member of the legendary funk band Sly and the Family Stone. And Larry Graham is considered a pioneer of slap bass, so you could say that funk and soul are in Drake's blood. Now let's talk about Nate Dogg, the king of G-Funk hooks. He had a voice that could melt butter, but did you know about his past? Before he was making hits, Nate Dogg served his country as a U.S. Marine. That's right, he was an ammunition specialist. Talk about a career change. Nate Dogg went from handling ammo to handling harmonies, and the rest is history. So, there you have it, folks. 20 mind-blowing facts about the world of rap and hip-hop. We've journeyed from the streets of the Bronx to the Grammys, from platinum records to billionaire status. These facts highlight the vibrant history, significant impact, and fascinating personalities within the world of rap and hip-hop entertainment. It's a genre that continues to evolve and surprise. And remember, this is just a taste of the incredible stories and hidden gems waiting to be discovered in the world of hip-hop. So keep exploring, keep listening, and keep the love for this music alive. Peace out.